climb upwards.
I mean, do we keep going? Because, I mean, we've been going for a while.
If it was going to be here, we would have run into it by now, I have a feeling.
Yeah. Let's go back. I guess we have to. I guess we got to take the other way. Do a little backtracking.
Sounds about right. Shall we?
Yes. At least we got a nice walk out of it, right?
True enough. It's not bad for a dragon's realm, lair, land, bit thing.
I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, the dragon could have come out.
Could be worse. Could be raining.
So now, Derek, you're turning back around now.
Yeah.
So it'll take you the same amount of time approximately to get back. What is the rest of the party doing for the 80 minutes that they're gone?
Being assholes.
Be more specific. That's a given.
That was good.
Love you,
I
Cora.
myself am gonna grumble because I have better stealth than Garrett.
Can we see the top of the cliff from where we are now?
You can see that there is a top of the cliff.
Does it sound like there's any motion up there? Like maybe the settlement's at the top of the cliff?
Roll perception for me.
That's a 2.
Doesn't look to you like there's a settlement of any sort up there. Just sort of foresty terrain so far as you can tell. It's pretty far away though.
Are there any exceptionally tall trees nearby? Like tall enough that if I climbed them, I could get a view of the top of the cliff, or a slightly better one?
No.
Oh. If I climb one, would I have like a better idea of what, if anything was going on up there?
You don't really know.
I'm gonna climb a tree.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check for me.
Fuck yeah. Should not have done that.
You start climbing and you get like you get about 8 feet up and promptly slip and fall on some moss that's on the side of the tree. Whop! And you take
From 8 feet?
5 points of fall damage.
From 8 feet?
Would you like me to try that?
I've jumped 8 feet.
You fell though. Falling and jumping are two different things.
Jumping is, can be horizontal. Falling is...
Fuck. Should've... Alright, I have learned something from this, and that is never do things.
Never do things.
I'm going to spend the next few minutes just poking the tree with my sword.
I mean, you did roll a natural 1.
I know. But I was proficient in it.
So it was a proficient natural 1.
I'm going to go back to the group and just sit down angrily, pull out my Humans and Catacombs character sheet.
Oh, I love
Just
that.
in a rage, just writing down spells.
Can I try climbing the tree using acrobatics?
Wait, you're trying to climb the tree, Bree? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
You can if you'd like, yes.
I'll give her a boost.
Okay. You get advantage.
Didn't need it.
Bree, you scramble up this tree without too much issue with the boost from Jarn. As you make your way up the tree, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Oh, you're trying to see across the lakes to atop the cliff? Okay, so Bree, And Bree, now that you know they're there, you can look up from the ground, and you can still see them.
Okay.
At this point, they are actually beginning to make their way, and you can't see what they're standing on at this point, but they're distinctly making their way down the cliffside on what you presume to be the ledges that Jean saw previously.
Okay. So I'm going to point them out. Quietly.
Alright, so I think they've got to be using that. The thing I found.
That's what it appears to be to you, yes.
Maybe code balls. Well, I will scramble back down the tree and tell everybody what I saw.
And Bree, now that you know they're there, you can look up from the ground, and you can still see them.
Okay.
At this point, they are actually beginning to make their way, and you can't see what they're standing on at this point, but they're distinctly making their way down the cliffside on what you presume to be the ledges that Jean saw previously.
Okay. So I'm going to point them out. Quietly.
Alright, so I think they've got to be using that. The thing I found.
That's what it appears to be to you, yes.
Alright, so yeah, they must be using exactly what I was talking about. We just got to find a way up there now. Yeah, but I'm assuming we're probably going to backtrack to go across the river back when the banks were even, and then we can walk up the cliff as it gets higher and higher. Because you said on the one bank, it gradually goes from flat to...
You did see it do that on the other side, yes.
Okay. From what I just whispered to you, could I use that to, like, jump to that ladder thing, or was that not far enough up?
There's not a ladder thing.
I mean, sorry, one of the ledges.
No, you couldn't. So okay, so you could change the flow of the water for a 5-foot jump.
Yeah, 5 foot.
It was like 30. The cave itself was like 30 feet or so above the water level, and the ledge was there at its lowest point.
Okay, gotcha.
So no.
No problem.
Is that you again, BV?
Coughing? Yes.
Chair.
Alright, I'm just
I'm
spending the
not
rest of the time
moving.
just meditating and praying until they get back.
Okay. Bree, you watch for a while. They eventually make their way behind the waterfall and disappear.
Great. So we know that there's more than just a drake in there.
What?
So we know there's more than just a dragon in there now.
Yeah.
About 5 minutes or so before, or I guess I should say about 5 or 10 minutes after they go in, you see them emerge again and make their way back up the same way they came down.
They're all
Is it the same amount?
they didn't like that.
There's the same number, still 2.
Okay.
Darn.
Are you doing fucking kobold noises or some shit? I hate you.
I love it. Just the same voice.
Okay. And then a few minutes later, Garrick and Malara make their way back.
You guys find anything?
Not a damn thing.
We found a scenic route to nowhere.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, you want to take a walk, it's a great place to take a walk. It's just, nothing related to what we needed to find.
take
Now
a
we know
walk.
The reason why.
Totally laid out.
Taking a walk. That's what the kids call it these days.
Whatever floats your boat, Norman.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Oh, no, now we're just getting kinky, okay.
I haven't done that in a while. She's walking.
Garrick just kind of gives her
I mean,
like
there's a boat nearby. Like,
Okay.
carve up that tree.
Garrick actually had a shocked look on his face, like,
Just pointed the tree at us. We can carve that tree. That tree's an asshole anyway.
There's a tree that's an asshole. Is it shaped like one, or was it one?
It said some very rude things about my mother.
I'm actually just surprised that you got to speak with a tree.
Hey man, you have no idea all the crazy ass powers this angel has.
So do we want to go back and then climb up on the other side?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna have to do.
That seems pretty reasonable.
So you guys know that walking back, in order to get to a place where the other side of the river is river level, you're basically walking back to right about where you camped last night.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
At this
It's the
point,
only way.
it's about like just after early afternoon, basically, and it'll take you about 3 hours to get back to where you camped, approximately.
Let's do it.
Good.
Yeah,
You know, the
it's-
kobold camp's like not right 2 feet away.
So you guys walk back through the forest, which as you make your way back down, a little ways through, you do start getting back into patches of swamp again. It's no longer just pure forest. A few hours later, you find yourself at a point not too far away from where you made camp, where the other side of the river looks like it's probably fordable. It's about 30 or 40 feet across. It's not moving at a super fast clip, but it's reasonable. But the other side is in fact a water level, basically.
All right. So I think we can come across here, and then it'll hopefully go back up into a. We'll be on top of the cliff then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's do it. Woo!
Fording the river is always stressful. Thank God we don't have oxen.
Gotta make sure to cough the wagon before we
Oregon Trail. Nice.
'Cause you can't cross the river if you can't swim the tide.
Shut athletics.
Yes, actually, it will be.
Fuck my life.
I will grab Mel and I'll take her with me if it helps. 'Cause I'm good in
Yeah,
the
you
water.
have a swim speed, so yeah, you can probably go ahead and roll athletics for me just to see.
Me?
Yes.
Ooh, double digits.
Yeah, you get her across without too much issue.
Wait, what?
He picked you up and swam you across the river.
She will totally resist the urge to giggle the entire time and fail miserably.
Zonga Doors.
Swallow a little bit of water, but mostly just. Okay. We've now got Zorn and Mel on the southern side of the river, and the other 4 of you on the north side. What's the plan?
Garrick tries to swim across.
Okay. And so does Bree, apparently.
He gets
gonna reach out and grab him.
Okay, Dax and Bree, you make it across without too much issue. Garrick, you try to make your way across, and the tide is stronger than you expect it to be. You end up